We are live here, the Batavia Daily News, live here tonight at Saunders Field on the campus of Livonia High School. Tonight's matchup of 1-1 Livonia hosting 0-2 Letchworth Perry Warsaw. Let's run through our ads real quick before we get anything going. Scoreboard sponsor will be GCC. Explore careers in health and physical education. Learn more at gcc.edu. There's phys ed. You can hear the band in the background. So, Genesee your path. Explore careers in health and physical education. Physical education studies, sports management studies, fitness and recreation, among others. Harding, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, residential, commercial, agriculture. Get in touch with Shane Harding at shane@hardingplumbing.com. 237. Cook Orthodontics, a nice smile is always in style. Offering traditional braces, Invisalign, and clear ceramic braces. Call for a free consultation. Summit Family Dental Care, Warsaw and Geneseo. SummitFamilyDentalCare.com. As we said, Livonia comes in 1-1. Won last week over Bath Haverling after dropping their opener to Hornell. Meanwhile, Letchworth Perry Warsaw is 0-2, but could very easily be 2-0 as they dropped a close one to open the season at Attica Alexander, and then saw Leroy score late last week. Great rendition of the national anthem by the Livonia band, which is seated right in front of us. As I said, last week, Letchworth Perry Warsaw was up 7-6 on Leroy until a Drew Strollo touchdown with around 4 minutes left to play. Ended up falling 12-7. The week before, they had defending Class C champion Attica Alexander on the ropes.
Captains for tonight's game. First, we're visiting LPW. Number 10, Noah Whiteman. Number 12, Bryce Paulman. And number 21. For your Bulldogs, number 56, Tommy Stewart. Number 67, Jack Williamson. Number 1, Raydon Butler. And number 4, Kyle Weather. to the second half. LPW is coached by Carl Tallman, Corey Hollister, Justin Mann.
Livonia won the opening toss, deferred to the second half, which will give Letchworth the ball to begin. We're about to get underway here at Saunders Field. Former LCAA matchup between the Bulldogs and the Dogs. Levi Woolston kicks it away. We are underway. Noah Lighton gets all the way to the 50-yard line. That is where the Dogs will start. Good return by Noah Lighton. Bryce Tallman, the quarterback. We'll see Bailey Shell in the backfield at some point. I believe that is him right there. I can't see the number. Shell bursts right up the middle to start the game. 50 yards to the house, untouched. Bailey Shell broke right through the Livonia defense. A 50-yard score on the first play of the game. Tallman on for the extra point. It is good. And just like that, LPW. An amazing start for the Dogs. 7-0 on our SUNY GCC scoreboard. Now we have to see how Livonia will counter. About to hear the band again. Definitely not how you want to start for Livonia. You defer the kickoff to the second half, and on the first play of the game, Bailey Shell basically untouched. Now we'll see what the Livonia offense can do. Tallman is set to kick it off. Solid return by Livonia. Well, we didn't even see that, but the Dogs recover a fumble on the first play of the game. And now they're set up once again. Lighton with the short gain. Noah Lighton, the junior running back, gets about 2. forgot to start the clock. Second and about 8 for LPW. Handoff to Shell. He burst through for about 5, maybe 6 yards. He'll bring up third and a short 4, long 3 maybe. Sumariski looks like he was close to the first down. Saw a flag thrown in there. Sorry, I do not have the down and distance working tonight. Just one too many things to try to handle all on my own, but I will keep you apprised of the down and distance on every play. Face mask. 5-yarder. That'll give the Dogs a first down at about the Livonia 16-yard line. First and 10. First and 10 Dogs. LPW. Tallman under center. Counter play there to Noah Lighton. Lighton gets about 3. Maybe 4. It'll be second down. I'll give him 3. Second down and 7. As LPW looks to take full control early on in this game. If you're just tuning in, first play from scrimmage. Bailey Shell went 50 yards for a touchdown. Livonia then fumbled the ensuing kickoff, which has set up LPW here. Now with a second and 9. Tallman wide open. You couldn't see it because we're blocked off, but a touchdown, 16 yards from Tallman to a wide open Aiden Miller. Sorry, we are cut off by the window, so we do miss the corner of the end zone, unfortunately. It's the best we could do. But believe me, he was wide open. Nobody covered him. It's 13-0 right now. Tallman to try the PAT for LPW. And it is perfect. PAT. And just like that, LPW in control, 14-0 with 9:13 left to play. This game brought to you by Genesee, Genesee or GCC, Genesee or Path, explore careers in health and physical education. Learn more at genesee.edu/physed. Also, Harding, plumbing, heating, air conditioning. 237-5561. Contact Shane Harding. Cook Orthodontics, offering traditional braces, Invisalign, and clear ceramic braces. Call for a free consultation. Keith W. Cook. Summit Family Dental Care, summitfamilydentalcare.com, Warsaw and Geneseo. And the Sample News Group. Get rid of all these ads here. There we go. Sorry about that. Livonia returns the kick to where are they spotting it? Maybe
First down, Bulldog.
Kyle Wetterings with a nice run.
Jackson Trubia, quarterback for Livonia. They're going to send two receivers out to the left. That's going to be safety out.
Jackson Trubia under center. There's Owen Wetterings, takes it off the left side. Big gain. Sorry about that for Owen Wetterings. Gets about 15. First and 10. Livonia on the move.
First down, Bulldogs.
Short gain there by Jared Bishop.
Bishop on carry. Sacked by number 10, Noah White. About 3, second and 7.
Second and 8 here for Livonia. And about the Letchworth Perry Warsaw 38. That'll be Wetterings. Owen Wetterings bursts through down to about the 20-yard line. Setting up Livonia with a first down at the 20 as we approach the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. Bulldogs trying to dig out of an early hole. Bishop right up the middle. He's down to the 5-yard line. Sorry about that. Bishop burst through the line. This is an impressive countering drive by Livonia as the Bulldogs try to inch closer. Bishop in the backfield, the Wetterings on each side. It'll be Bishop again, and he is stacked up. We do not have a 77. Do not have a 77 on our roster. Linebacker Richard Hoyt was in on the play as well. Lineman, excuse. Sorry. Trubia under center. Kyle Wetterings in motion. He goes back to where he started. Owen Wettering, both in motion. There's something. Owen Wetterings loses yards. That'll be a illegal motion. Two guys moving at the same time. Both the Wetterings were. LPW declines the penalty. It'll be third down and goal from the 10 now. As we wind down toward 5.5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Wetterings, touchdown Livonia. Counter play, Owen Wetterings takes it off the left side, and the Bulldogs are right back in this contest, trailing now only 14-6 with the PAT attempt from Levi Woolston coming up. An exciting start to this game. That's our third touchdown in less than 7 minutes of play. Woolston's kick is up, and it gets through. Livonia counters the 2 early scores from LPW with a nice touchdown drive of its own. Lighten them up a little bit here on the screen. I'm not entirely positive how to get it lighter for you. Don't want to mess with it too much because then I will screw something up and the whole live stream will be gone. Woolston to kick off. This time Lighton is stacked up. You got a player down on the field. See, I think that might be Lighton on the field. I have not been able to see a number yet. Lighton is up, gingerly walking off the field, but under his own power. It's hard to see what exactly happened on that play, but he is slowly making his way off the field. There we go. Much better. Now we can see what's going on. LPW starting at their own 25-yard line, up 14-7. Big Bailey Shell in the backfield. Shell gets 5 on the play. He's second down and 5 for the Dogs. 5 minutes left in the opening quarter. Tallman from the shotgun. There's Shell again. He gets about 2 on the play. That'll bring out 3rd down and 3 for LPW. The band shaking our camera. Tallman comes back to the sideline with the play. 3rd down and a long 2, a short 3. Tallman in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Tallman throws, and it is low and not handled. intended for number 17, Aiden Miller. Brings up 4th down. And 2. We'll see what Coach Mann, looks like he's going to punt. Thought it'd be kind of a gutsy call early in the game, up by a touchdown in their own territory. Shell punted well in that opening game against Attica Alexander. See what he can get off here. High punt, but not very far. It's started to get a but did not. Ended up kicking back, so a short punt. 1st and 10 for Livonia on their own 47-yard line. Three and a half minutes to play, opening quarter, 14-7. 2 early touchdowns. It was then countered by, that'll be Wetterings. Owen Wetterings. He gets about 3, maybe 2 or 3 to the 50. About 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs, approaching 3 minutes. Wouldn't expect Livonia to be passing much. It's not a passing. There's Owen Wetter. Cuts back, gets another cut, drops the. Probably covered that one up himself. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 5. Shell was in on that tackle along with Wyatt Arbo, senior lineman. Livonia looking at 3rd and 5. Trubia under center. That'll be Owen Wetterings battling, twisting. He will get the 1st down. Still going all the way down to the LPW 30-yard line. What a run by Owen Wetterings. He was stopped up about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And then battled his way all the way down to the 30. 1st and 10, Livonia. On the move again are the Bulldogs. Looking to tie this up after trailing early. 14-0. That was a weird-looking play. Kind of a toss there to Kyle Wetterings. Gets about 4 yards. It was a weird-looking play, but effective nonetheless. 2nd and 6 here for Livonia. Trubia under center, Bishop behind him. Kyle Wettering starts in motion, goes back. Owen Wetterings gets nowhere, stacked up by a host of LPW tacklers, as we're now under a minute to play in the 1st quarter. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. See if they run a play before the end of the quarter or not as we wind down. Doesn't appear they are going to run a play. It's like Livonia calls a timeout. Livonia could not run it all the way down without a penalty, so they called a timeout with about 4 seconds left. I'm just going to leave our clock at 2, but this will be the last play. Bishop gets about 2, and that'll be the end of the opening quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, LPW GC Livonia 7.
Look at our ads. Genesee Community College sponsoring the scoreboard tonight. Genesee Your Path. Explore careers in health and physical education. GCC. Harding. Plumbing, heating, and air conditioning. Contact Shane Harding, 237-5561. Cook Orthodontics. Call Cook Orthodontics, 243-3174. Offering traditional braces, Invisalign, and clear ceramic braces. Summit Family Dental Care, summitfamilydentalcare.com in Warsaw and Geneseo. This will be the daily news. You'll love our new deal. 3 months of home delivery and online for only $30. We begin the second quarter. 4th down, and I don't know if he got it or not. He did not get it, turns the ball over. So LPW back with the ball. Shell gets about 2. Owen Wettering's on the stop for Livonia. Big defensive stop by the Dogs as Livonia was driving again, looking to knot the game up, but came up about a yard short. Now LPW looking at about a 2nd and 7. Sumeriski, Caden Sumeriski, the sophomore running back, gets a couple. And bring up 3rd and 5 from the LPW 26-yard line. Tallman in the shotgun. Looks like Bailey, I can't tell. It looks like Shell to his left. Tallman to pass. Caught. Either caught by Jordan Brown. Flag on the play. Might be a face mask. Oh, no, Letchworth is walking, Warsaw walking back. I did not see the call. Still will be a first down. block in the back on the play, but well down the field, so the 10 yards. The 10-yard penalty still resulted in a first down for the Dogs. Sumariski cuts back. Nice run by Sumariski. Gets to about the 40-yard line. 6-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 4. Shell bursts through. He gets a first down, gets about 5 or 6 yards to the 45-yard line. First down, LPW. First and 10 at the 45, LPW. In the opening half. Tallman looks to pass, and Brown drops it right through his hands. Only the third pass of the game. Nice pass by Tallman, but right through the hands of Jordan Brown. Brings up 2nd and 10. For the Dogs. Like I said earlier, Letchworth, Perry, Warsaw looking for their first win of the game of the season after a pair of close losses. Good to see Noah Lighton, who was injured earlier, back in the game. Little shovel pass to him. Lighton makes a cut. Huge run by Lighton. Big contact there at the 35, but first down for LPW. From the Dogs, 1st and 10 at the Livonia 35-yard line. Tallman hands to Sumariski. Cuts up the middle, battles. He is not a big kid, but he does earn his yards. Gets about 3 on that play. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Dogs. The raucous band is again shaking our camera. Second down and 7 for LPW. Tallman looks to throw. Incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd down for LPW. Third and 7. Tallman drops back, looks. Completion to Aiden Miller, but we do have a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to go against LPW, a legal man downfield. Interesting call. Roughing the passer. Those penalties offset, so we will do it again. 3rd down and 7. About the 32-yard line. I would guess it would be 4-down territory for the Dogs here. Tallman, shotgun. Looks across the middle, and he's got him. Noah Lighton, 1st and 10, LPW. Perfect pass from Bryce Tallman to Noah Lighton. And LPW on the move again. Now we'll be set up in the red zone. 1st and 10 from about the 16 or 17-yard line of Livonia. As we wind down to nearing 6 minutes left in the half. There's a handoff to Shell. Shell looking for room. Patient run. Gets about 6 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 4. We'll call it 5, so got about 5-yard line, 5 yards. The 2nd and 5 for about the 11. Now under 6 minutes to play. LPW offense has looked exceptional tonight. Both on the ground, through the air. That's Lighton. Lighton barrels over a defender. That'll be a 1st down. Lighton just lowered his shoulder. We have a player down for Livonia. He's bouncing it. Big number 74, Aiden Szymanski-Kuntz is hobbling off the field, but is under his own power. As we said, this will be 1st and goal for the Dogs from the 4-yard line, looking to go back up by 2 scores. There's Sumariski off the left side, battles in, touchdown, LPW. Sumariski with a 4-yard score. That brings the lead back out to 13 with the PAT pending. Tallman has been 2 for 2 on PATs. Oh, they're going to run it with Shell. The interesting formation, the 2-point conversion. That makes it for LPW, who have seen their offense explode in this first half after struggling a bit each of the first 2 weeks offensively. The LPW defense, always a strong suit. The first quarter and a half in Livonia. And the long touchdown by Bailey Shell to start the game. We had a touchdown pass by Bryce Tallman. And a nice drive there after turning over the Bulldogs on downs. A 4-yard run by Summers. Good kick, Wetterings. It's back up the middle. Gets close to the 30, maybe about 29, 30-yard line. First and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 30-yard line. Just over 5 minutes to go here, opening half. Livonia has also moved the ball, scored on their first possession of the night after fumbling the kickoff following the initial LPW touchdown. Moved the ball in their second LPW territory. Now they'll start at their own 30-yard line. That'll be Kyle Wetterings. Cuts, but strong tackle there. A little. Whoa, flags all over. It was a hard tackle, but didn't look anything egregious. The flags came well after the play with the pushing and shoving. I'm going to assume this will be offsetting penalties, but you never know. Penalty after the play, penalties offset. So it'll be 2nd and 10. No yards on that run from Wetterings. Actually, they are going to move it up. Never mind. Give him 4. I didn't think he got that far, but knew it was farther than nothing. So it'll be 2nd and 6 anyway. And now, what do we got going on now? Why are we having issues? Not exactly sure what the issue is here. It is 2nd down. Not exactly sure what the problem was. Nothing changed. We'll get back to action here. 2nd and about 6 for Livonia. There's a toss to Owen Wetterings coming this way. Does it? And it looks like maybe a late hit. Wetterings only got 2 on the play, but the late hit out of bounds. I believe that was Sumeriski. That'll give Livonia the first down and 10 at around the 50-yard line, I believe. Things getting we'll call it the 49 of Livonia. Things definitely getting a little chippy out here. Trubia under. He looks deep. Caught by Wetterings. Like I said, you're not going to see Livonia pass much, but nice looking pass. Trubia to Wetterings gets close to 20 yards up to the LPW. .32-yard line. Owen Wetterings. He gets tripped up by Lighton. He gets about 2 yards of the 30. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Looking to try to get this back to a one-score game before the half as we are under 4 minutes to play. Trubia under center. Pitch to Owen Wetterings. Lighten again on the stop, gets about 3 yards. That'll bring up third down and about 5 yards for Livonia as we near 3 minutes to play, opening half. LPW up 22-7. We are now under 3 minutes to play. Third down and 5. Livonia, definitely, I would say, 4-down territory for the Bulldogs. Fumble on the snap. I don't know if that'll change things, but I don't see them punting from the 28, so it'll be 4th and 6 for Livonia. 2.5 minutes to play in the opening half. Trubia will go under center. 4th down and 6, Livonia. Wettering's in motion. Kyle, that is. Owen, number 2. Kyle, number 4. And we got a timeout. 2 minutes to play, opening half. Livonia, I believe, called that timeout. Me. As we said, 4th down and 6 for Livonia. Big play here in this first half. So Bulldogs will be going for it. We're about the LPW 27-yard line. Trubia. Couldn't really see it, but the completion to Wetterings, Owen Wetterings, excuse me, Kyle Wetterings, number 4, will give Livonia the first down inside 2 minutes to play. So Wetterings again, he is spun down. Andrew Kelly on the tackle, loss of 1. 2nd and 11 for the Bulldogs as we approach 1 minute to play. Trubia under center, looking to pass. Trubia, he's got a man open, incomplete in the end zone, just out of the reach of Wetterings. Bring up 3rd down and 11 for Livonia. 1:12 to play, opening half. Again, likely 4-down territory. I don't really see Livonia kicking. I don't know if Woolston has the leg for a long field goal, depending on how much they get here on 3rd down, but we will see. Trubia under center. The toss, Kyle Wetterings. Wetterings gets about 5 or 6. We'll bring up 4th down. 4th and about 6. band rocking out in the background. Always got to love a good solid band at the football game. Letchworth, Warsaw, Letchworth, Perry, Warsaw. Back on the field. Sorry, that's about as light as we're going to get tonight. Just over a minute to play, first half. Big fourth down for Livonia. Deep in LPW territory. There's the toss. Wetterings. I don't know if he got it. It's going to be close. It is going to be close. It doesn't appear he... I don't know. Looks like we will get my favorite thing, a measurement. I figure all the technology in this world, we wouldn't need this form of whatever you want to call it, but nonetheless, chain gang is out. We will see if Wetterings did indeed get the first down. Big early call, under a minute to play. Looks like he got it. He did, just by the nose of the football. By the nose of the football, keeps the drive alive for the Bulldogs. As we are now under a minute to play, opening half. Livonia on the move. Looking to get this back to a one-score game. We are now first and goal from about the 9-yard line. Clock will now wind. Trubia finds, can't even see who that is. I did not see a number, but touchdown Livonia. Nice pass from Jackson Trubia. And Livonia has creeped back to within a score. See, it looks like Livonia may be going for two on the play. Indeed they will. Trubia under center. Bishop gets to the edge, gets the two-point conversion. And we are indeed back to a one-score game. Here at Saunders Field. Quality game here tonight between LPW and Livonia. Under a minute to play. I'm not sure the LPW defense will be doing much, or offense, excuse me, will be doing much here, but we'll see how, it'll probably depend on the kick return, how far they can push the ball up the field, but while the LPW offense has been efficient, it's not exactly explosive, so I think if they start relatively deep in their own territory, they won't be trying to. Absolutely never know. Here comes the kick. Lighton brings it back to around the 40-yard line. call it the 41, maybe. 36 seconds to play, opening half. He's just going to hand the ball up, right up the middle. Of course, we got another flag. The last 2 minutes of this half are taking forever. 9 yards on the gain, but there's a flag in the backfield. Illegal shift on LPW. We'll bring up 1st and 15, which may just quell any ideas they may have had of trying to do something late in this half. Well, we got another stoppage. Now what do we got? Oh, another timeout. Timeout just for the LPW coaching staff to, I believe, question that previous penalty call. Under 30 seconds to play, opening half. LPW leading 22-15. See what they will do here on 1st and 15 from their own 35-yard line. Got 2 receivers spread out here to the near side. Tallman will pass. And that may just bring up the end of the first half. Bring us to the end of the first half. And it will. What do we got going on now? Why do we have a flag again? Now what? Sportsmanlike conduct on Livonia. We did not see anything that happened there, but not sure. LPW walking off the field as we are at the half. We went through our sponsors. Starting with GCC, Genesee Your Path, explore careers in health and physical education, genesee.edu/physed. Harding, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, residential, commercial, agriculture. Contact Shane Harding, 237-5561. Cook Orthodontics, offering traditional braces, Invisalign, and clear and ceramic braces. Call for a free consultation. Summit Family Dental Care in Warsaw and Genesee. SummitFamilyDentalCare.com. Contact Bridget and Jamie, media and digital consultants. Daily News, you'll love our new deal. 3 months of print, home delivery, and online for only $30. Call 343-8000. So the LCN, call 343-8000 to save. Get printed online for as little as $6.26 a month. be back. We are back with just a couple minutes before the second half begins here in Livonia. We'll take a look at our ads real quick before the second half kickoff. Starting with our scoreboard sponsor, SUNY GCC. Trying to see your path, explore careers in health and physical education. gcc.edu/physed. Harding, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning. Contact Shane Harding for residential, commercial, agricultural work. 237-5561. Cook Orthodontics, offering traditional braces, Invisalign, and clear ceramic braces. Call 243-3174 for Dr. Keith W. Cook in Geneseo. Summit Family Dental Care, summitfamilydentalcare.com in Warsaw and Geneseo. Contact Bridget and Jamie at the Daily News. Also at the Daily News, you'll love our new deal. 3 months of print, home delivery, and online for only $30. Call 343-8000. Also with the LCN, get printing online for as little as $6.26 a month. Call 343-8000 as well for that. An exciting opening half of football. Led the entire way by Letchworth Perry Warsaw, which returned the opening kick to the 50-yard line, and Bailey Shell scored on a 50-yard run on the very first play from scrimmage. The Dogs would then take advantage of a turnover in the ensuing kickoff. Scored on a touchdown pass from Bryce Tallman, make it 14-0. The Bulldogs then countered, came back to make it 14-7. LPW then got a short touchdown run from Caden Samariski. 2-point conversion to go up 15 at 22-7 before Livonia scored with under a minute to play. And a Jackson Trubia touchdown pass in the first half to bring us to where we are right now. Set for the opening kickoff, the second half. Livonia refused the kick in the first half, deferred it to the second half, so they will start with the ball. And we are just about to get underway here. Solid return there. Bulldogs will start at their own Pierce 42-yard line. Owen Wetterings on the run, one of the two Wetterings out of the backfield. Gets a couple. Picking up second down and 8 from about the 44-yard line. Both Wetterings had a solid first half, as did Trubia. Both offenses playing well. Only time Livonia was stopped was on a fourth down. They came up about a yard short in LPW territory. This will be the pitch to Kyle Wetterings, who gets about one. Solid contained defense by LPW there. Brings up third down and long, about 3rd and 7 for Livonia. Just a minute into the second half. Trubia drops back to pass. Complete to Wetterings, Kyle Wetterings, for the first down for Livonia. Nice pitch and catch from Trubia to Wetterings. Be 1st and 10 at about the LPW 46-yard line. Back to pass again. Oops, sorry about the camera work. Just out of the reach of Owen Wetterings. That'll bring up 2nd down. Livonia going to the air here. 2 plays in a row. They did not do that in the opening half. Solid run there by Owen Wetterings. Gonna bring up a 3rd and short, maybe 3rd and about 3 yards for Livonia after the nice run by Wetterings. Probably 4 down territory unless they lose yardage. Bishop and Owen Wetterings in the backfield behind Trubia. It'll be Owen Wetterings trying to find room, gets nowhere. Nice defensive play. We do not have a 15 on our roster, but that'll bring up 4th down and about 3.5, 4 yards for the Bulldogs. We'll see what. Looks like they will punt. I think maybe if they would have gotten a yard or 2 instead of gone back a yard, we may have gone for it, but that'll bring up the punt. Boot out of bounds. Got really about the. We'll say about the 18-yard line. Just under 9 minutes to play here, 3rd quarter. We have a pre-snap penalty. Not exactly sure what. Like a legal substitution on Livonia. That'll be 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Dogs. Run. Looks like Sumeriski gets a couple. Sorry, forgot to start our clock. We will catch up there. A couple yards on the play for Sumeriski. 2nd and 3 after the 5-yard penalty. Illegal substitution on Livonia to start the drive. Tallman right under center. Gives to Shell. Shell battling. Looks like a first down. Be a first down, LPW, on the run by Bailey Shell. First and 10, about the 36-yard line. LPW with the 7-point lead here, midway through the third quarter. I got to change that on our scoreboard. It's about 7 yards on the play, but it appears there's a flag, probably a hold. That'll be a hold on LPW. That could be a drive staller for the Dogs. That will be about first down and about 20 LPW. Tallman in the gun. Lighton wide open. Can they catch him? They do not. Noah Lighton. A long touchdown for LPW, wide open. Was Lighton. All Tallman had to do was drop it in there, and a little bit of a bobble by Lighton, but once he got it, he took off, and they were not catching him. We will see what LPW decides to do, as they have done all night, line up with this odd formation with Bailey Shell under center. And now they will shift back to the more traditional the kick is good. Extra point good. Letchworth Perry Warsaw with the long touchdown, back up 2 scores. Definitely not exactly sure where the coverage was on that touchdown by Lighton, but he was wide open. No one within 10, 15 yards of him. And like I said, Tallman just had to lay it in there, and he did. No, Lighton did the rest. 29-15 LPW. 7:19 to play in the third quarter of what has been a exciting game so far. LPW finding their offense after struggling offensively a little bit in the first couple of weeks, especially against Leroy last week. But you've seen it through the air for LPW, on the ground with Shell and Sumariski, and Tallman doing well through the air. There's the boot. Return to about the 30-yard line. And the Livonia player a little slow getting up, but he's walking it off.
First and 10.
It's Avian Santiago, a little slow getting up. Livonia have first and 10 from their own 30-yard line, looking to try and claw back into this game again. Trubia under center. Handoff. It was one of the Wetterings. I believe it was Owen. Yes, it was Owen Wetterings. Gets nothing. Brings up second down and 10. From the 30 for Livonia. Trubia checking the play, under center again. Bishop in the backfield, the Wetterings. So out, that's Kyle Wetterings. Gets about 7 on the play. Bring up a third and relatively short. Third and about the long 3, short 4. About halfway through this third quarter. Pretty big third down attempt here by the Bulldogs. 3 wide. Trubia keeps, gets absolutely nothing, maybe even lost half a yard. We do not have a 77 on our roster, but Andrew Kelly was in on that tackle, and looks like it would bring up a punt for the Bulldogs.
4-4.
Bounces to about the 37-yard line, which is where LPW will begin its second drive of the half. Up 14.
Like to take tonight's team game over on the visitor sideline. Michael, Scott Smith, Chris Smith, and Scott Places. Excellent job, gentlemen. Thank you.
First and 10, Letchworth, Perry, Warsaw at the 36-37-yard line. Tallman with the little shovel to Myers-Johnson, Sherman Myers-Johnson. Doesn't get much at all, sorry about that. Maybe 1, bring up second down and 9. Second and 9 for LPW. Tallman back to pass again. He's got Aiden Miller, who spins. Another big gain by the LPW passing attack. This time Aiden Miller from Tallman. A very long game, brings them deep into Livonia territory. First and 10 at about the 23-yard line. As we wind down to about 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Tallman just tearing it up through the air tonight for LPW. There's Johnson Myers, who takes it left side. We got a late flag. I believe the clock ran here at the stadium. We're still showing over 4 minutes left, but nice run by Sherman Johnson Myers. And a personal foul. blindside block on LPW. That'll bring that one all the way back, 15 yards. And another flag. A dead ball unsportsmanlike on LPW. I believe called on one of the coaches. I can't really see which one. So that will set the Dogs back at 1st and 25.
First and 25 for LPW.
Tallman to throw. Low. A second down and 25.
Second down.
3:56 as we adjust our clock left in the third quarter. Tallman under center. Whiten gets just a couple and another flag. More flags, more flags. As this game is starting to slow down here with all the penalties. Offsetting. Bring up 3rd and long for LPW. Tallman going deep just over the hand of Sumariski. Be 4th down and very long for LPW. I would assume a punt, but Shell is back to punt. Pair of guys deep for Livonia. Shell did not have a good punt, his first punt and only punt of the game. Horrible snap way over the head of Shell. Still able to get it away. What a job from Bailey Shell. Unbelievable play. I believe Shell did something similar to that against Attica Alexander in the opener on a bad snap. And a great punt there considering the circumstances. Somehow gets it all the way down after the fair catch to the Livonia 20-yard line. Bring up 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Owen Wetterings gets about 3 or 4. Wyatt Arbo on the stop. About 3 yards, be 2nd and 7 from the 23 for Livonia. We are now under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Truby will go under center. Looks like Bishop in the backfield, the Wetterings on the left and right. There's Bishop. Not much there. Maybe 3 yards, bring up 3rd down and about 4 for Livonia, which is trailing by 14 as we wind down this third quarter. Under 2 minutes to play here, third quarter. 3rd down and 4, Livonia. Toss to Owen Wetterings, who sneaks through, is able to pick up the 1st down for Livonia. Gain of about 8 or 9 on the play. Livonia picks up a big 1st down here as they look to try and get back to within a score here. 1:30 left in the half, and of course more whistles, of course, because once again, who knows? Seems like the refs are trying to become more of a part of this game than they need to be, but that's neither here nor there. Trubia drops back. Sumariski with the interception as the receiver fell. Kyle Wetterings fell. Sumariski with the interception. Returns it back to about the 35-yard line, setting LPW up. Kyle Wetterings fell on that play. Leading to the easy interception for Sumariski. Johnson Myers on the pitch. Look at about 4 on the play. Sherman Johnson Myers seeing some action here in the third quarter. Didn't touch the ball in the first half. The speedy junior. I believe the brother of DQ Johnson Myers. He graduated after last season. About 30 seconds to play. 2nd down and 7 maybe. There's Shell, barrels up the middle. And yet another flag. And of course, more flags. 2 sets of flags on the play. Not sure what the first flag was. It'll be a 3rd down and 2 prior to the flags. We'll see what the call is and why it's taking so long. I have no idea. If you threw the flag, you should know what the penalty is. multiple fouls on Livonia. Livonia calls a timeout. As this game is screeched to a halt here in the third quarter. Quite the lengthy timeout here. We'll wait to run through our ads until the end of the quarter, which you would think would be soon, but this is one of the longest timeouts I've ever seen. HFL and Batavia, last report I saw, tied at 14 at the half. Close one there. Didn't think that would be as close, but always a battle between those two teams. All right, we're finally back to action. Johnson Myers running hard. Looks like that'll be the last play of the half, or the quarter, excuse me. Sponsored tonight, GCC, Genesee Your Path. Explore careers in health and physical education. Learn more at genesee.edu/physed. Harding, plumbing, heating, air conditioning. Call Shane Harding, 237-5561. Cook Orthodontics, offering traditional braces, Invisalign, and clear ceramic braces. Call for a free consultation. 243-3174. Cook Orthodontics in Geneseo. Summit Family Dental Care, summitfamilydentalcare.com. See them in Warsaw and Geneseo. Also check out Bridget and Jamie, digital media consultants for the Daily News and LCN. You'll love the new LCN deal. Their Daily News deal, 3 months print, home delivery, and online for only $30. And also the LCN, you could save.
Let's give a big round of applause for our Livonia football cheerleaders.
Okay, back to action here. Second and short for Livonia. Johnson Myers doesn't get much. The 3rd and 2. LPW looking to take what would be a pretty commanding lead here if they were to punch another one in. Already up 14. Looks like Tallman keeps. It appears he got the first down. Yes, he did. More activity after the play, of course. It'll be first down, now first and goal. LPW as we near 11 minutes to play in regulation. Tallman comes in with the play from the sideline. Tallman hands to Shell. Shell barrels up the middle. Touchdown, LPW. Shell just barreled up the middle from about 7 yards out, maybe, somewhere around there. Gives LPW the 35-15 lead. Tallman will come in for the kick. And try to make it a 21-point game here at Saunders Field with under 11 minutes to play. Low snap. Tallman through the uprights. He's been perfect tonight. And LPW taking command of this game now. Up 21. LPW just under 11 minutes to its first win of the season. This will be a big drive for Livonia if they wish to stay within striking distance here. Tallman will kick off. Excuse me. A low squib kick. About the 34-yard line, covered by Livonia. Obviously, Livonia, a run-oriented, run-first team. We'll see if they go to the air a little bit more here, even though Jackson Trubia's last pass was intercepted by Sumariski, which set up that last score by LPW. Under center. Toss to Kyle Wetterings. Sorry, I forgot to start the clock. Wetterings, good gain there. It's about 6 or 7. Owen Wettering's in motion. He'll take the pitch. He gets nowhere. Great play by Aiden Miller there. Loss of about 5. That'll bring down third down and long. Third down about 7 for Livonia as we are under 10 minutes to play in regulation here at Saunders Field. Trubia drops back.
Here comes the rush, and he's trying to
Trubia takes off.
downfield, and it's going to be down in the dirt.
Sorry about that. Short, the pass short. To short to Wetterings, so gonna bring up 4th down for Livonia. I would assume they will go for it. Down 21 with about 9.5 minutes to play here. I don't know why I have the flag button on. Wonder how long that was on. Anyway. Actually, Livonia setting up for the punt. Bobbled snap, gets it away. Good punt. Johnson Myers through his hands. There's Lighton. And here we go. Still going. All the way to the 40-yard line. We have a flag down. We have a player down. Have to see what the flag is as well. Looks like the punter is just cramping. Not very warm tonight. It's actually gotten quite chilly, blocking the back on Letchworth, which will nullify that excellent return for Noah Lighton. But still LPW ball at about their own 33-yard line. Dansville Waco was losing 8-0 at the half. It's the latest score I've seen on that one. As I said earlier, Batavia and HFL were tied at the half at 14. Obviously no longer the half, but back to action here in Livonia. Not much for maybe, I think that was Shell. Gets about 2, maybe 3, bring up 2nd down. Sumariski cuts it to the outside, cuts it back up. 1st down run by Caden Sumariski. As LPW looks to salt this one away, it'll bring up 1st down at the 45-yard line. As we are just about to go under 8 minutes to play in regulation. LPW in command. With a pair of second-half touchdowns. Looks like Lighton. 18. Not sure who 18 is. Zachary Brown, a junior. Getting some action in the backfield here as Letchworth Perry Warsaw tries to salt this one away. and pick up their first win of the season after a pair of close, tough losses. But the offense has definitely been cooking tonight. False start. A false start on the tight end there. Jumped a little early, 5 yards. Bring it back for about a 2nd and 9 for LPW. One of the big contests tomorrow will be Oakfield, Alabama, Alba at Avon, as the Aggies will play their first game without star quarterback Bodie Hyde, who was injured in the win over York Pavilion last week. He will be out for the year with a knee injury. A devastating injury, not just for OAE, but for high school football fans, as Hyde was certainly a talent. Tallman looking to pass. Picked off. Not sure about that play call whatsoever. Livonia will take over at its own 40-yard line. Definitely unsure of the play call there. I mean, you're up by 3 scores with just about 6.5 minutes left, and just because it's 2nd and long, go to the air, but regardless, Livonia takes over at the 40, 1st and 10. There's a toss to one of the Wetterings. Not sure which one. There's Kyle. Gets about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Bulldogs, who don't appear to be in much of a hurry, despite being down 3 scores. Another toss to Kyle Wetterings. He cuts it up. Nice run by Wetterings all the way down to the LPW 35-yard line. Despite the first down, Livonia is still in no hurry. I think they'd want to step it up a little bit, but there's a toss, nowhere. Way to cut back. Somehow Austin Bratcher was able to toss to Kyle Wetterings. Gets 1. Maybe. 3rd down and 9 for Livonia as we near 4 minutes to play here, regulation. LPW well on its way to its first victory of the season. Dominating defensive effort in the second half. Offense has been excellent all night long, both on the ground and through the air. There's another toss. Wetterings, Kyle Wetterings, trying to battle to about the 31. It'll be 4th down and about 6 for the Bulldogs. winding down here at Livonia High School, Saunders Field. Livonia is going to drop to 1-2 after a win last week against Bath. As I said, LPW will move to 1-2. A big win here. There's a toss. Wetterings does not get it. And LPW will look to run the clock out here as Wetterings was unable to get the first down. So LPW takes over at its own 27-yard line, 28, somewhere around there with exactly 3 minutes to play here. Zach Brown, I believe Zach Brown, correct? Yes, Zachary Brown, a junior. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and bring up 2nd down and 10 for LPW. Solid run by Noah Brown there. And gets about 7 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Dogs, as we are now under 2 minutes to play. Give thanks to Livonia Athletic Director Mark Kress and his staff here for having a nice setup for us here up in the press box. 3rd down. Hand up the middle, and that will be a 1st down, I believe. And that should just about do it. As we'll see if LPW runs any plays here or just takes a knee in victory formation. When you look at this LPW team at 1-2, I mean, this is a quality football team as usual under Coach Mann, and they are, very close to being 3-0. And I'm sure both Attica Alexander and Leroy do not want to see this LPW team again this season, as they gave both the Blue Devils and Owaka Knights all they could handle, but this is a big win for LPW. So like I said, we'll move to 1-2. Livonia drops to 1-2. And this should be the final play. And that'll do it here from Livonia as LPW handles the Bulldogs, outscores them 14-0 in the second half. Comes away with the 36-15 win. I never changed that on the scoreboard, my apologies. But that'll do it here for the Batavia Daily News at Livonia High School. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you later.